I am Beldar, leader of this expedition. These are my associates, Budar and Pickle Jar. Our first witness will demonstrate the poor judgment President TJ has used in choosing volunteers who represented your Rotary Club. I now call forward the leader of this urban complex called Stockton, who will remain unnamed.
Security.
As you know, I'm lacking personal space. I am a named public official, UPO for short, but my cronies call me Gray 5-0. Thank you for inviting me back to read in this room. First, I want to apologize for the high turnout at today's meeting. Usually it's just me and my entourage. And honestly, I didn't expect anyone else because I didn't tell anyone even though we're actually meeting. I find notices to be so annoying. Anyway, I really only want to hear from people I've told what to say. Anyway, so this intimate setting is much better for everyone, right? But as to my credentials, I used to have a club like yours. But I had to let it go. But if you don't believe that, I have this nice badge. Wait, somewhere in this jacket. No, wait, I left it in the car. I'll bring it next meeting. And I'll show it to you then, if you get noticed. Anyway, since you're all in 3rd grade, this is the Rotary Cup to stop them? Wait, no, okay. Wait, no, okay. Well, somebody brought a book for me to read to you today, and I'm going to read it. Wait. You got it? No? You got it? Negative. Wait, it's in my jacket. You guys are going to like this. It's yeah, hold on. Let me find it here. Oh, wait. No, that's not it. For the record, I did vote against that. I know that. So let me find it here. Okay. And she felt the restraints go on her wrists and her ankles and found her power slowly fading and it wait. No, sorry. Sorry, that was not what I meant to read. I never meant to read something so controversial to such impressionable youth. Maybe this would be appropriate for 5th grade. I didn't get to read them last time, so, maybe they'll get this story more than you. Well, last time, President TJ, you apologized for me. And this time, I would apologize for keeping you kicked out. Very sorry. From the bottom of my public office.
Let us now hear from another one of the Earthlings. Bring forth Robin.
I am here to represent the Robin Reenactors Club, also known as Robin Ree International. Our organization has been trying to recruit TJ for years. I mean, look at him. He's perfect for the part. He was absolutely born for the role. We even took the liberty of creating a picture of President TJ and Boy Wonder. Holy hunk of hot hero. I mean, look at that. Tell me that isn't the spitting image of Dick Grayson in all his glory. So you can imagine my shock and surprise surprised when I heard about the debacle that took place in this room last October? President TJ just had to dress up as Batman. And the little Robin told me that he spent the whole time either hiding behind the podium or covering up himself. TJ, if you're gonna play the superhero, you gotta own it. Well, at the very least, I say, give him the boot. Kapow!
This court is now in session. What is before the court, Bailiff Jim? I understand there is one hull of a problem. TJ is guilty of 2 violations of the 4-way test. The first, giving out that award every year is not the truth. And second, dishonoring a police officer is never beneficial to anyone. Now, having been found guilty, an appropriate sentence would be to require some time in confinement. TJ, do you have anything at all to say on behalf of your own self?
Yes, Your Honor. I have a free jail card from the novel.
Well, that won't work. I will sentence you to some time served, but your presidency has been quite confinement enough.
The court now stands adjourned.
We will now hear from a famous broadcaster. Famous broadcaster.
My name's Ron Burgundy. I'm from Channel 6 News. In case you don't know, I'm kind of a big deal. I hail from the greatest city on the world, Stockton. You, sir, have let the club down big time there, bucko. Where were you smoking the funny grass with the big centennial speaker who turned out to be some guy named Ron Burton and not me, Ron Burgundy? I guess it could have been worse if you could have invited that famous 70s movie star, Ron Jeremy. Are you familiar with this world? I thought you might be. Well, that's all the time I have today. I am headed off to prep for 6 o'clock news. And you stay classy, Stockton. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Enough pickle jar. Let us move forward to the next witness. A disgruntled member of this club. Please come forward, Cooey Key.
Mr. President, you recognize this?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. I have been in this club for 17 years. President TJ still does not know my name.
President TJ, I'd like to explain to you why I feel you should no longer be the president of the Stockton Rotary Club. I understand in politics that politicians do awful things for political gain. But what you allowed to happen in your Rotary meeting on November 20th, 2013 was an absolute shame. You allowed a personal matter to be made public. If you are unaware of what I speak of, then let me remind you. This proposal of marriage that took place in this meeting has caused irreparable damage to me mentally due to the embarrassment that I faced. I had to say yes or face total embarrassment.
call on someone to break the deadlock. We would be greatly honored if the High Cone herself, the Queen, would come and help us render a decision.
We bring you greetings and salutations from the imperial nation of France. I have been summoned here to assist the Lord High Potentate, Beldar, Foodar, and Pickle Jar in their deliberations. I have this urgent message from them here someplace. Oh, I must have left it in the car with the coin.
TJ, would you come forward? So this is a gavel that you can take home or to your office and hang it up and remember your year and enjoy it. Rotary Club of Stockton, Best Large Club in District, W. Terrence Howells Jr., 2013-2014, presented in appreciation of your leadership of the Rotary Club of Stockton in its centennial year.
All right, Chad. Now the exciting part, for me at least. There it is. So, I'm officially not president. Guess who's president now?
Nobody right now.
That would be you, my friend. And you get to give me that badge, and I will trade you for, because this badge is no longer any good, you are now president of the club, and you get to have this as well. Year. Chad Sutherland. Chad.
I think my first act is to ask Blaine Bibb to get up here and clean this mess up. I have a responsibility for this now, and I want it. I have to pause for 1 second. They drank all the beer. Okay, sorry about that.
No, they did. There's
So there's some left. Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
Most of you will know I like beer, and I saw some up here. And I can't help myself. Next time, please leave some Coors Light for me. So please join us next week as we continue this debacle for 101st year. Our presentation next year will be from John Beckman, CEO of the Building Industry Association of the Greater Valley, and he's going to be talking about the state of building in our community and in the valley. At this point, I call our 100th year adjourned.